We're here at the mansion on Turtle Creek with Chef Bruno Davaillon. He's been in town for a couple of weeks now, and he's started to introduce his dishes sequentially onto the menu at the mansion. He's gradually moving it over to be his menu. So let me start by asking you, Chef, when do you expect the process of converting the menu to your dishes to be complete?
I think 2 to 3 more weeks and I will be a complete menu, fully complete menu.
2 or 3 weeks. Now, tonight, when we ate here, we had some pheasant that was cooked sous vide.
Yes.
A very interesting cooking technique. And it was special tonight. I wondered, do you intend to use sous vide here and more widely?
Yes, I'm doing the sous vide cooking. For me has been I've been doing that for 20 years in France. So for me it's not new. I've been doing that for a little while. So I know the techniques pretty well. So especially for the bird, because then you can get them most of the moistures out, so they stay very moist, and the texture is very interesting.
Certainly tonight it was very tasty. Let me ask you about your own tastes. Obviously you're very busy, having arrived, taking over here. You have an 8-year-old son,
yes.
But on the rare occasions that you and your wife are able to take some time off and go out for a meal yourselves, what type of restaurant, just generic terms, what type of restaurant?
I usually go for casual restaurant with a nice, nice atmosphere, nice vibe, some simple food, but fresh food, from the season. I like Thai, like Thai food as well.
You like Thai food?
Thai food. I have a good friend that's Japanese too in Vegas, in Los Angeles. So I like Japanese food a lot.
Japanese.
So I'm touched, but I like when I go out, I like to be a casual atmosphere, good food with some friends.
That's marvelous. That's marvelous. What about favorite types of food? For example, what's your favorite meat?
I like the meat. I like the lamb, because especially it reminds me of the lamb we had back in Europe, and I know we can find very good lamb now in the US, but the lamb, a beautiful piece of leg of lamb, roasted very simply. It's a very good, for me it's a very good piece of meat. It reminds me from my childhood. My mother was doing that too.
What about fish?
Fish, I like turbo, but turbo it's not very difficult to find it in the US, and the one the farm raised are too small. It's not interesting. I like the very thick turbo that you can find in Brittany, but here in the US, I like the bass. The bass you can find, the strap bass are very nice. So that's the type of fish I like.
And then what about desserts?
Dessert, I'm very particular with dessert because I have a pastry background, so I kind of know, but I'm a chocolate fan.
Chocolate fan, that's
yes.
Great. And then what about cheeses? I mean, France is once described by General de Gaulle as a country that he was asked, how can you govern France? And he said, I don't think any country with 375 cheeses is governable. What's your favorite cheese?
I'm from the Loire Valley, which is it's one of the premier goat cheese area for. So I have a little something for goat cheese, like the Saint-Maur, the Pyramide, the Valençay, the little Coton Chavignon. So I like all the cheese, but the goat cheese for me it's a plus, a little something.
Would the same apply to wine? Would it be Loire wine, or do you like wine from elsewhere?
No, I'm a big Burgundy wine fan.
Burgundy?
But it's funny because the Loire Valley, they have great wine, but they just barely discover them in the US. Like the Montlouis, the Vouvray wine, the Chinon, the Bourgogne are very, very good wine, but not very well known yet in this country. But I think there's a very good value for the quality, so they will be discovered, I think, very soon.
Marvelous. Great to meet you, Chef. Chef Bruno Davaillon. Best of luck at the mansion, Rosewood Mansion on Turtle Creek. Thanks very much for talking to us.
Thank you very much.